Good morning everyone. Selamat pagi. We meet again. So thank you very much for coming to this guest lecture. First, I would like to send my great welcome to our distinguished speaker, Professor Anton from King Abdul Aziz University, Saudi Arabia. Thank you for coming to our faculty. It's a great pleasure for us to have you here. The Honorable the Dean of Faculty of Computer Science, Professor Wayan Firdaus Mahmudi, and also the Vice Dean of Academic, Dr. Edman Tole, the Head of Informatics Study Program, Dr. Eko Sakti, and the Head of Computer Science Master Program, Dr. Sardarsha, and all of the committee, and of course, all of the participants from FESIT and all of the students from Faculty of Computer Science, Universitas Brawijaya. Thank you very much for coming to this guest lecture. I think if we see the topic of this guest lecture, the intersection between artificial intelligence and cybersecurity, we know that this is an important topic right now. We know AI, artificial intelligence, is a trend right now. It's a big trend. Everyone uses AI today. But at the same time, we have to make sure that everything is also secure. That's why cybersecurity is also very important. We saw many data breaches in the recent years. So it means that cybersecurity is also very important, and how to use AI for cybersecurity is very important. How to combine these two fields, I think it will be very valuable. And from this guest lecture, we will learn about it from one of the experts from Anton, and hopefully all of us can learn from Prof. Anton about how to use artificial intelligence for cybersecurity. And don't hesitate to ask many questions, because you will only meet Prof. Anton today. So please ask all of the questions that you have in your mind. Hopefully you can enjoy the guest lecture, and Prof. Anton, thank you very much. Hopefully you can enjoy Malam and enjoy our faculty. Thank you. I think that's it from me. Selamat pagi semuanya. Morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Prof. This is Nesty. Good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Hasbi Shafa, and I'm a lecturer at University of Brawijaya. And today I will be serving you as moderator today. So it's my pleasure to welcome you here in University of Brawijaya for you if it's the first time you are coming here. And welcome here to the exploring the intersection of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity guest lecture. As you stated from Mr. Ali and Dr. Ali before, over the past 5 years, numerous cybersecurity incidents have occurred in the nation. With the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence, we hope it can enhance our efforts to strengthen cybersecurity and ensure greater safety. As it stated in the agenda, we have a great speaker today. We will be hearing a presentation from our speaker, Professor Anton, for 60 minutes. And at the end of the session, there will be an opportunity for you all to ask questions for 30 minutes. Please use it to the fullest if you have any question. Now, before we fill out, let me introduce our speaker today. Professor Anton Satya Pramono is a professor at Faculty of Computing Information Technology in Rabi King Abdul Aziz University. He has received multiple awards as a world-class professor from Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology in Indonesia from 2021, 2022, and 2022. Before let's moving on to the next session, please welcome Professor Anton Satya Pramono. Let's move on to the main session. We have a presentation from our speaker, Professor Anton. Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning. So first I would like to thank you for inviting me. It is an honor for me to be here as a guest lecturer. So I'd like to thank you to the Dean of Faculty of Computer Science, Universitas Brawijaya, and Vice Dean, and also respected Head of Department as well as faculty members of Faculty of Computing, Computer Science, Universitas Brawijaya. Alright, so today I'm going to deliver a lecture entitled Artificial Intelligence and Cybersecurity. Actually, this is a part of the building digital dependent. So, as introduced by the moderator, my name is Anton Satya Prabowo. I'm a professor of computing and information technology in King Abdulaziz University, Saudi Arabia. So King Abdulaziz University has two campuses. The first one is in Jeddah, the main campus actually, and the branch campus or the second campus is in Rabi. It's about 150 kilometers north part of Jeddah. And we are Muslim, so Jeddah is actually very close to the Mecca and Madinah. So Rabi actually between Mecca and Madinah, the location. So it is about 2 hours to Mecca and 3 hours to Madinah. And Jeddah is actually the second largest city in Saudi Arabia. The first one is Riyadh, the capital city, and Jeddah is the second largest. So there is Al-Ittihad and Al-Ahli football club in Jeddah. If you know, there is a Karim Benzema, and then also the others big name in football. Because of Ronaldo in Riyadh, Ronaldo in Al Nassr, and in Al Ittihad there is Karim Benzema, and also Roberto Firmino in Al Ahly. And many big names in football in Saudi Arabia right now. If you come to Saudi Arabia, you can visit many good places as well as you can enjoy with the football entertainment as well. Alright, so as introduced by the moderator, so I'm actually from Indonesia and I've been in Saudi Arabia more than 11 years already. And in total in Malaysia about 9 years, almost 10 years, because before joining King Abdulaziz University, I was with University Bangsa Malaysia, about 7 years, and University Technical Malaysia Melaka, about 2 years, and I'm also visiting professor of University Technology Brunei Darussalam. So then I teach various university, and I was also the visiting professor in Karlsruhe University of Applied Sciences in Germany, in Karlsruhe. Alright, so this is the topic of the talk today. And then, so the talk will cover this section about as usual. I'm going to introduce to describe or explain what the definition of artificial intelligence. Maybe, of course, if you are computing or IT student, you are familiar with this terminology, artificial intelligence, even if you don't have a background in computer science or IT also, I guess you understand this terminology. And the approaches of AI, which there is some theories related to this terminology and the application as well as state of the art. And brief history of AI, how AI benefits cybersecurity. So we are going to talk about the intersection between the AI and also cybersecurity, and then the integration of AI in cybersecurity and type of AI attacks, because of AI can infuse in attack to attack the network, especially computer network, especially. And then the future trends and conclusion. So because the session will come do so. Alright, so what does mean of AI actually? So AI is a broad terminology actually, so because you don't have a certain definition because of every people, every researcher has their own definition even for the AI itself. And this one getting computers to do the things which considered intelligent if done by the human. So because of AI basically imitate the human thinking process in this case. So it is the branch of computer science actually. Then it is concerned with the automation of intelligent behavior. Right. So AI also what's it? Uh, the technology, the techniques that actually going to imitate the human thinking as well as the human behavior. Yeah, so this is the process of attempting to understand intelligence by creating or developing the model, the computational model, actually. And also the process to attempt and to utilize this. Okay, this one. Utilization, this one. No? Only cursor. Alright. Okay, so to utilize the intelligence by attempting the model or generating the model, computational model. So this is the approaches of AI. Yeah, so it consists of four schools of thought. This part. So actually, the AI consists of this. We can say approaches. These four approaches. The first one, thinking like human. Yeah, and the second one, acting like humans. Thinking rationally. The third one, and acting rationally. So in this left side of the left column, we can see it's actually human-centered approach. We can see this one. It is an empirical science involving the hypothesis and experimental confirmation. Yeah, so that one, the first category, and the second category, thinking rationally as well as acting rationally. Yeah, it is rationalist approach. Yeah. It involves a combination of mathematics and engineering. So the first one based on the empirical science, human-centered approach. The second one based on thinking or the approach, rationalist approach, the combination of the mathematics and engineering. So basically, AI is multidisciplinary. So it is not only involving the mathematics, computer science, IT, but also biology, even physics and sociology, and many aspects. So that's why today AI can be applied, can be implemented in many different aspects, many different fields. Yeah, we can say that AI is a multidisciplinary research or field. Right, so we go for in detail for each one. Yeah, the first one is thinking like human. It is about the cognitive approach actually, or smart approach. This one. So started in 90s, yeah, 1960s. Yeah, about the cognitive revolution. So study and model the function of the human brain. So this is the first part, yeah, thinking like human. So that's why we start with the study of the human brain. Yeah, and then we look for the function for the human brain, yeah, like including the introspection, psychological part or experiment, brain imaging, and it requires scientific theories of the activities of the brain. Yeah, so this is thinking like human. And then how to validate. So there is a two part. The first part using the cognitive science. It is actually predicting and testing behavior of human subject. And the second part is neuroscience part. So cognitive neuroscience. This one is direct identification based on the neurological data. Yeah, so the first one, cognitive science, is actually top-down approach, and the second one is bottom-up approach for the neuroscience approach. Yeah, so now cognitive science, distinct discipline. So even independent discipline or the cognitive science, because so the researcher established the new field of research. They call it the cognitive science, and this is the linear. If you want to see or to study more about this kind of cognitive science about the virtual brain. Yeah, so it is available here in New Brain. Yeah, the research conducted by the EPFL was one university in Federal University of Lausanne in Switzerland. Yeah. And then the second approach is acting like human. The first one is thinking like human. The second approach is acting like human. So it famous with the Turing test. So initiated in 1950 for the computing machinery, yeah, and intelligence. Yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't work with this device. So this actually, yeah. Oh, because of the lighting, I mean, the lighting is not so strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Plug in and to insert first one. Okay. Yeah, working for this slide. Okay. So, okay, so I will try to explain one by one. So the second one is acting like human. Uh, So this is initiated by Turing in 1950, computing machinery and intelligence. So can machine takes, this is the hypothesis actually, can machine behave intelligently? Yeah, so the operational test for intelligent behavior, this is based on the imitation game. So this is actually the first, you can say, a generation of the agility today because of the communication, yeah, two ways communication between machine and human. Yeah. So this one, for example, here, a human interrogator, and this is the AI system, yeah, with the but still, human involvement there was in this system. Yeah. So the human interrogator asking the computer, yeah, and then the AI system and the human informant here give the response to the human interrogator. Yeah, so Turing predicted that by the year 2000, a machine might have a 30% chance of fooling a lay person for 5 minutes. This one, and also anticipated the major argument against AI and suggested major component of AI like knowledge, listening, language understanding, even natural language processing as well, learning process. Yeah. So we can see this is the first idea before the development of GPT today, including the ChatGPT. But this is actually AI assistant calls to make appointment. Yeah. So developed, introduced by the Google Duplex in 2019. So I try to open this in. Yeah, yeah. So because of it is a communication between the human, the real human, and the machine, Google Duplex. So then when we set up the Google Duplex to arrange the appointment, with the, let's say this one for the medical doctor, so the assistant of the medical doctor, then they both communicate, in order to arrange, to organize, or to select the appropriate time, to make the, to visit the doctor during the appropriate time. Okay, so hopefully it works. Right. So because of it is good, so then we can see the first generation of natural language processing, communication between human and machine. So we can see
We're working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
Google Assistant considers the machine, and then it will make a phone call.
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something
So
on
this is machine actually. So this is hearing human.
Mm-hmm. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available, but
So
closest we have to
the
that is a
conversation, the
1
natural conversation, like a
You have to
human.
be between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Depending on what service she would like, what service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now? Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's your first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks, great. Have a great day. Bye.
So this is the natural language communication. So the other side, the first part is machine, one is the
That
Google
was a real
Next,
call
and
you
the other
just
side
got.
is the
The amazing thing is the
LinkedIn.
assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text to speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not
The second
easily available to
example
book
is
online.
the appointment with
Call
the
actually goes a
restaurant.
bit differently
So
than expected.
they plan to go to the
So,
restaurant, so then they meet appointment or arrangement for this one. So the restaurant part is a human, and the Google Duplex is the machine.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people, when?
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Actually, we need to for like after like 5 people, for people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
When tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, 7.
Oh, no, it's not too busy. You can come for week, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Right, so this is one example for the natural language processing. In this case, the machine communicate naturally with the human, so they can do perfect communication, both of them, and then deal with one arrangement, one appointment for that one. All right, so then, this is the acting like human, and then thinking rationally. The third approach. So it involves the codifying the right thinking with the logic. So then this is one illustration. How to think rationally. So there is the sentence. All men are mortal. This is the rule. And Socrates is a man. This is the fact. So then we can generate the conclusion. Socrates is a mortal based on two statements above. Because all men are mortal, Socrates is a man. So combination between rule and fact, that we can generate the inference. So Socrates is mortal. So this is one example of the thinking rationally. So we can create the conclusion based on the fact and based on the rule. Sometimes our thinking or human thinking very fast, even before the fact given, so then we can conclude immediately. So, but in this case, so both are given, then we create the inference in this case. But the challenging part is not all knowledge can be expressed with a logical formulation. So this is the first problem. And then there is a big difference between the being able to solve the problems, and doing in practice. Because sometimes it is not in line with the theoretical part, or in principle, in the concept, and in the practical part. So that is this is the challenging part. We have to in line or to arrange, to be synchronized with the theoretical part or with the practice part. And then the fourth approach is the acting rationally. This is the rational agent, rational behavior, doing the right thing. So it's like you can say the ethic part, because of the right thing. And the right thing which is expected to maximize the goal achievement. So based on, of course, the available information, as well as the requirement. So these are four approaches in artificial intelligence. So then we come to the application and the state of the art. So this is the quite impressive actually. The Deep Blue defeated the world chess champions Garry Kasparov in 1997. this is the quite the hot news at the time because of for the first time, the machine defeated the human being in terms of the playing the chess game. So we can see the video. This is the archive actually. So if you open this link, so you can see the movement of the Gary Kasparov and the movement from the deep blue side. So that you can see the pattern and so on. So this is the robot world champ versus world champion. So try to open this. So the robot versus human in terms of the playing chess. So you can see, robot can do fast, very fast. Human still needs some time to take this. So we have to press the button for the timer. This is you can say the professional chess playing game. So then every time we move, then we have to press the timer in order to start the calculation of the time. So in the side or the right side. So very hard human thing. It takes much time to be one, but no what I think very fast. So you can see the score. Right. So this is another example. And then application of another example is Jeopardy, IBM Watson system. So this is playing with the machine as well. It called as the IBM Watson system. So I'm going to show also this video. This is a very interesting one.
More on that showdown on one of America's most beloved game shows, Jeopardy! Two human champions going brain to brain with a supercomputer named Watson. We dispatched David Muir to tell us what we've learned about man versus machine.
Let's take alternate meanings for 200, Alex.
Call it man versus machine, superstar contestants against the supercomputer. Watson was off and running.
Losing to him by 1/100th of a second. Watson, who is Michael Phelps? Yes, Watson, what is glass judgment? Correct. Okay. Watson, who is Jean? Correct.
And today, when we saw what makes Watson tick, he's loaded with a world of data, 10 refrigerator-sized racks of servers. When Alex Trebek delivers that clue to the humans, a text of the clue is sent to Watson, who searches his hard drives. Text of the clue is sent to Watson. 10 refrigerator-sized racks of
You can see this is behind the Watson machine.
a text of the
One
clue sent
big
to
room
Watson,
with
who
the
searches his hard drives.
parallel computing
A
system.
long way since that first computer with a hard drive in the 60s could store about one Manhattan phone book. Watson can now hold 12 billion of them. In the 80s, IBM's first PC.
And then imageability. So this, I think today yeah, some of you are playing this kind of thing also to generate the image by using the generative pre-train, yeah, this one, transformer. And then the other interesting thing, yeah, this one, KUKA. If you know, KUKA is the famous manufacturer in robotic, yeah, especially for industrial robotic. So they modified the arm robotic to play this game, yeah, table tennis. Immobile is the world champion. Immobile is the world champion of tennis, table tennis in the world. It's the fastest, they call fastest robot in the world, especially for manufacturing. The application is manufacturing process. Alright, so it's very interesting also in the games. We can later on you can see more in YouTube. Yeah, this is a football also like Lionel Messi versus the robot goalkeeper. But Messi also gave up, yeah, to score, yeah, against the robot goalkeeper. Right, so there are many other applications, yeah, for the artificial intelligence and the state of the art. And then the most interesting one also about the autonomous vehicle. Yeah, today the taxi also, occupy this artificial intelligence to drive autonomously, yeah, and to take the order for the human, yeah, and then they go without the driver, like, Alright, and then these are some other applications, yeah, speech recognition, handwriting recognition, yeah, and then machine learning for handwriting and drawing. So we draw manually, yeah, and then they can make it smoothly or improve the shape of the drawing, manual drawing, and to be like a machine drawing. Yeah, the left side, that is the human made, yeah, handmade drawing, and the right side, yeah, the machine, yeah, generate this image or picture based on the handmade drawing. And then, yeah, face detection, yeah. So face detection also applying this kind of artificial intelligence, especially using violent joint method and face recognition. We use every day this one actually. When you open your mobile phone, when you open your laptop, because of use multiple factor authentication, two-factor or three-factors authentication. Instead of the password, then you use fingerprint as well as the face recognition. So even two or three factors of authentication. That is part of the security. So actually, we start with the intersection between AI and security or cybersecurity. Start from here, face detection, face recognition, generating and tuning realistic user face. This is this face. Actually do not exist in the real world. So generated by artificial intelligence. So this face all actually not the real one. This is generated by the machine. So you can access more in this lane. This person doesn't exist. Then also you can create the animation, but actually like a real human, the face. And then deepfakes. This is the most, we can say, dangerous one. When we infuse artificial intelligence to the cyber attack. So you can see here, like I can show. Let me show the example. These are many examples of deepfake when you access this website. So I'm going to pick one or two examples, like this one. This is not Morgan Freeman. If you know Morgan Freeman, among the top of the actors from Hollywood.
I am not Morgan Freeman. But what you see is not.
Sorry, call. Slow response.
Well, the recent intent. February terms that it's not. What if I were to tell you that I'm not even a human being? Would you believe me? What is your perception?
Basically, Morgan Freeman
Is it your speech process makes sense of some information our senses receive?
infuse the
If you
voice
see,
of Morgan
hear,
Freeman
taste, or smell something,
like a clock,
does that make it real?
put on
Or
this
is it
video.
simply the
And then
ability
this video.
to feel? I would like to welcome you to the era of synthetic reality. Now,
So this is one of the most scary convincing deepfakes. The Morgan Freeman deepfake. And also we have another good example when we come to the famous or important person, then it will be very dangerous. Like this one, this is, I think all of you know these people. Donald Trump, Obama. The video is him, but the voice is not originally from him.
Saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things.
Someone cloned the voice of Obama.
For instance, they could have me say things like,
the video of Obama.
Killmonger was right.
So becoming very dangerous.
Ben Carson is in the second place. Or, how about this? Simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. It's time that we need to rely on trusted news sources.
The people that
They sound
generate
basic,
voice to
but how do we move forward?
Obama video.
Age of information is going to be the difference between whether we survive or whether we become some kind of fucked up dystopia. Thank you. Stay woke, bitches.
Right? So you can see, then now you can imagine how this system become very dangerous for human if we misuse this kind of technology. Right? So this is the deepfakes. And then we come to the machine learning. So machine learning becoming a very powerful tool actually. This is part of the artificial intelligence. So there is some techniques or methods in deep learning. So you can see this video. Humans are addicted right now, and machine are learning. To do the machine learning, then people say machine are learning. But humans, because of the mobile phone, smartphone, and becoming very addicted. So no, later on maybe the robot will surpass us. Means that in terms of the capabilities, that's why we have to be aware with this kind of thing. Because of machine learning, the technology, when we use this kind of technology, they will actually, collect the data from us. When you use, for example, a simple thing, ChatGPT. If you use ChatGPT for one people, they will collect the data from these people. If the user is more, of course, the data becoming more and big, very, very big. For example, Southeast Asia population, Indonesia, let's say we have 100 million users of the ChatGPT. So you can imagine, Malaysia, let's say 50%, 15 million people use ChatGPT. Philippines, maybe 30 million. So combined together, more than 200 million people use ChatGPT means they collect the data. ChatGPT collect the data from Southeast Asia only. About 200 million data if they put only single word. But usually we play with the ChatGPT more than one word, even maybe one report, two report and more. So that's why then they machine learn and they will become more intelligent. Right? So this is the basic principle of the machine learning. So these are some kind of the application, strong and versus the weak AI. Strong AI actually the full AI or artificial general intelligence (AGI). So then the machine could successfully perform the intellectual tasks that human being can do. So imitate, exactly imitate the human being. This is the strong AI. So in big AI actually only applied so some part of the task of the human, so duplicate by the machine, or AI. And then this are the brief story. Started in 1914. Gestation of the AI. Up to now, in 1990, knowledge base started. Knowledge base AI. And then scientific approach and research started growing very fast since 1990. Since the computer becoming powerful, start with many applications. I think after this operating system, because of the 1990s, we were used to this operating system still. But after that, there is a Windows platform. So then start growing the usage of the computer, exploring more and more the algorithm technologies and so on. Then this is map of AI. You can see here knowledge representation. So there are some branches, many branches of the AI actually, including machine learning itself. And then go to the second branch of the machine learning, like data mining and so on. So it's different types of AI and machine learning. So the big picture of the AI. So the artificial intelligence is actually the umbrella of all. So you can see here in artificial intelligence, this Venn diagram, automated programming, knowledge representation, expert system, these all are part of the artificial intelligence, including the NLP itself, natural language processing. And then the second circle here, so under the artificial intelligence, actually machine learning, like k-means clustering, the algorithms, you can say, or the techniques of the machine learning. There is a PCA, principal component analysis, so it depends on the problem that we are going to solve, as well as the data, available data, or also the data given to the machine. And then the neural network is actually part of the machine learning, and the small part is deep learning. It's similar to neural network, but more deep in terms of the the layer of artificial neural networks. And then, this is how AI benefit cybersecurity. So traditional cybersecurity deals problem aided by mathematical model only. So we use the traditional one, using only the mathematical model, like we can say the cryptography. And then when the era of the machine learning, so we use this methodology or techniques, and with the abstract trade, even which cannot be solved by using the traditional mathematical model. So then by the help of the machine learning, we can predict, we can estimate the things that we cannot solve, cannot be solved by the traditional mathematical model. So it's like even intrusion detection, data leakage, spam detection, mitigation, and so on. Right, so these are the good example of machine learning for spam filtering. In order to filter the spam, when entering to your email, they use machine learning actually to differentiate between this is the spam, this is not spam. If you have, of course, you have an email, right? So then you can see in the inbox and you can see in spam. So how to differentiate this between the spam and not spam? They use this technique, method, the machine learning, to classify, okay, with these features, this email can be categorized as spam. Okay, because of this fulfill these features, then this email categorized as not spam or classified as not spam. So, in order to differentiate this word classification, we have to determine the features for each. Features of the spam and features of not spam or original email. So of course, this kind of work involves the machine learning. Especially today we have so many emails coming to our email, right? So that's why then this kind of technology very helpful in order to differentiate between spam and not spam. Yeah, so this is the integration of AI in cybersecurity. Yeah, so AI is employed to enhance the detection, response, and prevention. Yeah. So like threat detection, AI will analyze vast amount of data to identify patterns, indicate the cyber threat, and also the machine learning models detect the anomalies, the anomaly behaviors. Yeah, so then machine learning can recognize, okay, this is a kind of attack, this is kind of virus, this is kind of malware. Okay, this is the original email, the right one. So then the threat detection, can occupy this kind of machine learning. You have two differentiate between threat and between the regular email or normal email, and behavior analysis as well. Yeah, so these are some capabilities that integrate AI in cybersecurity. Behavior analysis, and then malware detection. Yeah. So with the AI, it can identify sophisticated malware by analyze the patterns and behaviors. Yeah, so because of malware is dangerous also for our system, computer. So then it will be very useful if we combine AI to detect the malware. Predictive analysis also is one. So we can forecast, predict the potential threat based on the available behavior. So we can detect or predict the potential threat to our system, our network. And then this is the evolution of the cyber threat. Since the technology becoming more advanced day to day, day by day, so then of course the threat also becoming more sophisticated. So that is the threat, the challenging part for us. Since if someone misuse this kind of technology, they become very dangerous for the system, for the network. And then diversification of the target, the range of the target, that cyber threat expanded beyond the individuals, organization, enterprise, and not only the nation but also international, across the border. Right. So today the war, the real war is actually not the physical war, but the cyber war. Using this kind of technology with the AI, and then to the attack, and then the group of people can attack one of the country, and let's say if they have, can say the airport, the major airport of the country, we attack the system, and the system down because of this attack, then collapse, because of the flight, aeroplane cannot be landed here. So they have the scheduling system in the computer as well. So then if the system down, then problem. Yeah. So that is the thing. So that's why the critical organization, the critical institution, they concern a lot to the cyber threat, cyber attack. So there is a cyber security team in order to prevent this kind of attack. Like the nuclear power plant, for example. If someone attack this kind of area, the system to control the power plant, then will become the disaster for the human being. So that's why. So we have to be careful with this kind of technology. And then the type of the attack based on the AI, like adversarial machine learning, deepfake, as mentioned in the previous slide, AI-powered malware. So these three are the most important things in AI attack. Means that AI infused to the attack. In this case, it is cyber attack, like adversarial machine learning. So actually, the purposeful manipulation involve the attacker manipulating the input of the data and deceive the machine learning models, by manipulating the input of the data. And then, of course, then if the input, the data manipulated, then the output, can be, according of the requirement or according of the request by the certain people or certain organization. Evasion and misclassification as well. It is part of the adversarial machine learning, in attack, in cyber attack. So often focus on the evading the detection of the misclassification. Use the technique to add the noise, image, so make it like the original one, for example, even though this is the fake actually. And then the last one is the continuous cat and mouse game. This is part of the adversarial machine learning. The cat is actually attacker. The mouse is actually defender. So this is the playing of the game. Because of course, if the defender advances, then the attacker will find the solution to attack, to breach the security. That is the natural game. If the attacker, I think that the method of the attacker can be blocked by the defender, and the attacker will find the other way to breach the security system of the defender. This one. So we can, simulate this one like the cat and mouse. Cat is the attacker and mouse is the defender. So this is the deepfake attack that I given the example in video, the previous video. So actually deepfake attack poses a substantial threat to individual and organization, by leveraging advanced AI and then creating convincing the realistic one, manipulating the content. The big problem happen when they manipulate the famous people or the important person, like the president, for example, king, or prime minister. It can influence the people. Then yes, something wrong can be happen because of this kind of impersonation. So imitate the human behavior or human being. And then create the voice like the original one. So this is a deepfake attack. So even the common people like us, for example, you actually not you, but someone misuse your picture from the social media and misuse your recording video with your voice from social media, and they create the thing. Actually, misuse this video, combine, and to ask, to call your parent, ask the money, for example. And of course, your parent maybe they don't know, especially it is in emergency thing. Because of the video appear exactly your video. The voice exactly your voice, but actually not you. Not you talking about this thing. The people clone your voice and create, of course, the negative thing, negative voice, like asking to transfer the money, telling that you are in trouble, for example, or you got the bad things, then you need money urgently, then you call your parent, but actually not you. It is happening. So be careful with this kind of technology. Be careful, when you use the social media, when you upload the video, when you upload your voice, because it can be misused by some other people. Especially if you're flexing yourself, you show many things on social media. So then we create, the threat for yourself. So this is the negative thoughts. So then we have to be careful with all of these things. So this is the part of it. deepfake and is an AI powered malware. So this is also very powerful because AI combined to the malware, then the malware will become very difficult to be detected by even the sophisticated antivirus or advanced antivirus. So this is also very dangerous thing. Spam, malware. Alright, so the future threats we can see from the previous slide explanation. So then we have to be careful. And one thing in AI actually the ethic. So that's why people don't try to, formalize the ethic of the use of AI, for the purpose of the human being. So we try to avoid the negative thing of this part because if someone misuse this technology, it's becoming very, very, very dangerous for the human being. But if we use for the good things, of course, it will be helpful for us. It will create the very good things for us. Because of all of many technology we can, uh, use it or we face today is actually part of the AI development. So invest in advanced threat detection in terms of the AI attack. So then we have to focus on this one and continuous employee training. Even for us at home, you just tell to your parents. So be careful with this kind of things. So just confirm if someone call with the video call, and asking money, asking something urgently. So then please confirm to you, to call back to you and so on. So because of they can use the defect in order to this one to take the advantage for the other people. Implement adaptive security measures. This is also very important. Smart security system for the network in our computer. Right. So that's all the lecture today. Thank you very much for your attention and give it back to Dr. Khalid. Thank you for the presentation.